Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and the latest roundup of wrestling game news, where today we have more footage and new confirmations for AEW Fight Forever, including a potential new release date, plus we also have new previews and announcements for the Wrestling Code, and a small update in regards to WWE 2K22. Before we get into any of that though, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest wrestling game news, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. So let's start out with an update on Virtual Basement's The Wrestling Code, as this past week has seen several new announcements take place, starting with the reveal of former ECW star Sabu, who becomes the latest in a growing list of former ECW talent that already includes RVD, Tommy Dreamer, Raven and the Sandman. Sabu's inclusion in the Wrestling Code is his 7th appearance in a wrestling game, as despite only appearing once in the WWE series in SmackDown vs Raw 2008, Sabu previously appeared in 2003's Backyard Wrestling, 2001's Legends of Wrestling, 2 ECW games and even a WCW game where he appeared under the alias David Harley. Also announced for the Wrestling Code, we have the signing of former WWE Diva Search star Crystal Marshall, who's probably best known for her on-screen relationship with Teddy Long, where the storyline seen the pair due to be wed, only for Teddy to suffer a storyline heart attack during their wedding. Along with the new announcements, Virtual Basement have also shared some new previews, the first of which is a work-in-progress model for independent star Christy Janes, who players may recognise from one of several outings in AEW, as well as a recent stint in the NWA. Also revealed, we have a preview of another independent star in Becca, as the developers have shared this new image, which is said to be her finished model. Now, I'm not too familiar with Becca, so I don't know how recent the model is, but to give you an idea of the likeness, here's a comparison shot of Becca's model with a promo shot of the look that it's based on. Up next, we have one of the best looking reveals that we've seen to date, with the reveal of former Impact Wrestling star Fallah Bahh. Taking a closer look at the screenshots, you can really see just how much detail this model includes. Zooming in on the face, the high-res textures that are used here really do show off a level of detail that we don't even see in WWE 2K. As for a comparison, here's a side-by-side image of the model against photos of Fallah Bahh, which just goes to show just how good this model looks. Along with Fallah Bahh, we also have a brand new preview of Cabana Man Dan, who you may remember was one of the first previews that was shown back in 2020, and if you compare that original model with this new preview, then you can see just how much of an improvement that there's been, as the difference between Dan's original model and this new one is night and day, with the new model looking far better than the one that was originally shown. Up next, let's talk WWE 2K22, where ahead of Survivor Series War Games this weekend, 2K have released a brand new locker code, with this code giving players 2 free packs in My Faction, a Series 1 Neon Horizon pack and a Series 1 Primetime pack. To redeem the packs, you'll need to log into My Faction and select the redeem option from the main hub, then enter the locker code Survivor2K. Once you've redeemed the code, head over to the Store tab and then select the Unopened Packs option where you can access your free packs. From the packs that I opened, I picked up a Mustafa Ali card and a Ric Flair manager in the Primetime pack, with a Neon Horizon pack containing a Sapphire Bobby Roode and a pretty cool Randy Orton card back. Speaking of Randy Orton, staying with WWE 2K22, we have a new update in regards to the copyright trial involving 2K and Randy Orton's tattooist, as last month we seen a jury rule in favour of the artist, where it was claimed that the recreation of Randy Orton's tattoos in the WWE 2K series violated that artist's copyright. This outcome set a dangerous precedent, as it effectively meant that any artist can challenge a publisher and take them to court if they recreate their designs in video game form without their permission. Now, to try and stop this happening in the future, WWE and 2K have requested a new trial, this time asking for a judgment as a matter of law. What this means is, rather than a jury debate on whether or not the recreation of the designs is fair use, the argument will instead be debated by professionals that specialise in the area of copyright and fair use, so that they can then put forward a definitive ruling on how the recreation of copyright designs should be handled. The motion for a new trial was filed on October 31st, 2022, though it's not currently known when things will proceed or if a ruling on the motion will be delivered. Finally for today, we have some brand new updates on AEW Fight Forever, as the latest episode of the All Elite Arcade seen Evil Uno sit down with Nyla Rose and recap last week's reveal trailer. During the recap, Evil Uno revealed two new pieces of information that we've yet to hear, the first being that players can control the pyro during an entrance, as should use a star that has pyro included, and you can manually trigger the pyro using the trigger buttons, and you can actually trigger it as many times as you like. Meanwhile, the second reveal was in regards to the game's starting roster, as Evil Uno confirmed that the game plans to feature over 50 stars at launch, with the roster then being expanded post-launch via updates and DLC. He also noted that the plan for the game is to support it long term, hence the name Fight Forever, as AEW plan to continually update the game with new content rather than release a yearly game like WWE. So a starting roster of 50 stars sounds like a pretty good starting point, though it'll be interesting to see which 50 make the initial cut, as so far we've had 24 stars confirmed. Stars confirmed currently include Abaddon, Adam Cole, Adam Page, Bryan Danielson, Chris Jericho, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Darby Allin, Britt Baker, Hikaru Shida, Jane Cargill, Jon Moxley, Jungle Boy, Kenny Omega, Chris Statlander, MJF, Nyla Rose, Orange Cassidy, Owen Hart, Paul White, Pentagon, Sting, Thunder Rosa, and Yuka Sakazaki. So that's the latest news regarding the roster. However, we also have some new gameplay to show off, as the latest episode of the All Elite Arcade also included a showcase of Jon Moxley. So that's the new showcase of Jon Moxley. There wasn't too much in it that was new, as a lot of the clips are the same ones that were featured in last week's trailer. To highlight some of the new footage though, we do have this new gameplay shot of Mox performing the paradigm shift to Darby Allin, with the footage also showing a replay of the move from a different angle. Other gameplay sees this diving clothesline against Adam Cole, a new shot of this cradle pile driver against Orange Cassidy. We also have some new shots of Mox in action outside the ring, as we first see him delivering an elbow strike to a seated Cassidy, before we then switch to footage of Mox using the barbed wire baseball bat against Jungle Boy. The last clip sees Mox pinning Cassidy on the outside of the ring, which confirms the presence of Falls Count Anywhere, though it's unknown if this rule is part of the Lights Out match, an additional option, or a separate match type entirely. Following the showcase of Moxley, Evil Uno noted that there'll be more showcases in the future, so hopefully this becomes a weekly feature on the All Elite Arcade. Finally, let's talk release dates, as French retailer Mircomania are listing Fight Forever with a new release date of February 28th, 2023. This date, which is so far unconfirmed, is the first proper date that we've seen, as other pre-order listings have all used a placeholder date of December 31st, 2022. If this date does turn out to be legitimate, then this could potentially see the AEW game release around a month before WWE 2K23, with both games going head to head. It's important to note though that this release date has yet to be confirmed, so we'll have to wait on official confirmation from AEW. So that's the latest roundup of wrestling game news. Let me know your thoughts on all of today's updates in the comments, and if you want to stay up to date, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. Until next time though, thank you so much for watching, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.